everyone. I'm Sharon Ijan. I know it's early, but I'm gonna need all my party people to wake up. Where are my party people at? I'm doing great as well. Thanks for asking. Now, everyone go ahead and relax. I'm not gonna be roasting anyone today. Instead, I'm gonna tell you a story. But first, some shout-outs. Shout out to the administration, faculty, and staff for bringing so much love and energy to school, even with all the new obstacles we had to face. Shout out to security too, even though we know that lot wasn't truly full. Shout out to my mom and dad who stayed up with me until 4 a.m. and cut me fruit while I was cramming for my test. Shout out to Shireen, the sweetest person I could ever know, even when I am an evil little sister. And shout out to my biggest fan, Bob, who always had my back when the reps were giving me bad calls. Even if I did really foul. Okay, before we start my story, I want to introduce some family members. I think you guys know where this is going. Okay, now everybody clap.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Who we introduce? This the class of 22. We are smart, we make good grades. Don't look at our attendance. It's the only thing we couldn't aid at the family reunion. Okay. Now my story can truly begin. It's a little too low, okay. It all starts with freshman year. Everyone was smaller, had way more acne, but for some reason Oliver had a beard and a permit. Anyways, I call this chapter hubris, because freshman Sharon didn't take anything from anybody. In order to get street cred, she went up to the biggest, baddest person on the block, a senior, and then she asked him to semi.
Oh my God.
I miss freshman Sharon every day. But that brings me to sophomore year, the year of exhaustion. Balancing everything was starting to take a toll on me. On a side note, Adam's beard was coming in, so I asked him semi. Anyways, back to the story. I thought my prayers were answered when I saw the Snapchat news that we had an extended spring break. And well, we all know what happened after that. But in that moment, I had no idea I was about to lose all the work I fought so hard for. I also did not know that my private store was about to begin. Shout out to the people who were on there from day one. Okay, guess not that many people. Then came junior year. At first I saw it as an opportunity to better myself. I did the Chloe Ting workouts, and I did Hiram's skincare routine. But when my abs and clear skin didn't come in after 2 days, I started to lose hope. I stared at my ceiling every night, wondering what life would be like if COVID didn't exist. Did me blasting the Euphoria soundtrack help? No, but it gave me the main character vibes I needed. I was ashamed of myself though. I knew I was letting young me down, because when I was younger, anyways, then came senior year. The year I'd been waiting my whole life for, and boy, was it disappointing. I was supposed to be famous, a star, even if you didn't catch the number. But hey, at least I redeemed myself and did one final semi-ask, even if Randeep almost passed out. Shout out to Randeep.
Sure.
My years at Menlo were pretty bleak, or at least that's how I could remember them. Measuring the years in semi-asks and tears, only remembering what COVID has taken away from me and not what it's given me. But then I would forget prom, when I saw Fez take the hat, jump in the circle, and shake them hips like no one was watching. Okay, Fez. Then I would forget sitting in Mr. Favre's office and laughing because apparently surgically removing my feelings and putting them back when I'm rich is a bad idea. I was gonna put them back. Ugh. I would have forgotten an amazing 10-0 JV football season they made sure we all knew about. Shout out JV football. I would have forgotten how we proudly wore our homecoming shirts with sophomore misspelled across our chest. Who would have known there was a third O in there? I will never forget Chase's mustache though. I will always miss Chase Jr. Mr. Dean's mustache, however, I think we all wish we could forget that one. sorry, forgot. No roasting. I wish I could end this speech by promising you all a happy ending, but if we learned anything from COVID, is that we can't predict the future. And to be honest, life is horrible. The world is dreadful, but we can blame the world and entertain the endless what-ifs for the rest of our lives, or we can choose to cherish and fight for those moments that aren't so horrible. So on your journey ahead, I want you to try your best to see a glass half full, even when there's only a drop of water in your cup. I can sit here and talk about a million other cliche sayings, but I guess what I'm trying to say is, life is what you make it. It seems like the only thing I can promise you today is hardship. But so what? You're gonna fail and fall and cry, but life goes on. You get up, bruises fade and tears dry, because we are survivors. This wasn't an ordinary speech because I wanted to show you you can incorporate dancing and singing and laughing into everything you do. So enjoy life, even if you look a little silly doing it. Pull up in that monster. Oh, sorry, that's the wrong quote. Right here. I believe that life is a prize, but to live doesn't mean you're alive. So I hope you take Nikki's words to heart and go out and live your life to the fullest in spite of the haters. Peace out, class of 2022.